Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I'm your instructor Adil Raza, and today we have to learn from grade 6 unit 7 a competency about grammar and vocabulary. So what is the competency? Let's see it. From the grammar, in the lecture 2b we have to discuss post modifiers of noun. About the post modifiers, you guys definitely have listened before priorly, but before going to the topic, we have to go through the SLO. What the SLO is? SLO is used post modifiers to go after a noun. As the example is mentioned, the man in the blue shirt. So here the blue shirt is actually a post modifier which is also given in the SLO. So we have to discuss the post modifiers in this lecture, and we will be able to understand or identify the post modifiers by the end of this lecture. Go through the vertical linkage, you will definitely got it, and then we have to do a brainstorming activity. What is the prompt? Let's read the prompt. Have you ever seen or noticed extra details placed after a noun? I'm mentioning the word after, which means the post, because the topic is post modifiers, so that's why post means after. So have you ever seen any detail or any extra description which is placed after a noun to make it more specific? I think you guys have noticed such type of things in the chapter in other texts which you have read throughout your lifespan. Such type of things are termed or considered as post modifiers. So let's have a look at the definition and examples of post modifiers to understand this concept in a more descriptive manner. So what the post modifiers are? As I have mentioned priorly, the post means after, and modifier is a word comes from the modify. What is the meaning of modify? Modify is to transcend something, is to make better something, is to elaborate something or make something more clear, is considered as to modify. So modifier is something which makes something more clear, more precise, or more better, more comprehensive than before. So what the post modifiers are? Let's read. Post modifiers of nouns are, so these post modifier which we are going to read are about the noun. They comes after the noun because of the word post and modify the noun as mentioned in their name. So post modifiers of nouns are words or phrases that come after a noun and provide additional information, description or clarification about that noun. So post modifiers are words or phrases comes after the noun and make the noun more comprehensive, make the noun more understandable, more descriptive, and give description or such type of extra information about the noun. So let's take an example to understand the concept clearly. So there is a sentence, the book on the table is mine. So what is the noun? Firstly we have to identify the noun. The noun here is the book, and what is modifying this noun? What is telling more about the noun? This phrase on the table is actually modifying the noun. The noun book is on the table, so this phrase is actually modifying or giving extra description about the noun. That's why the phrase on the table is a post modifier of the book or of the book noun. And there is another example, the car that I bought is red. So here the car is the noun, and what is modifying it? That I bought. So that's why the clause that I bought is working as a post modifier of the car. So you guys have noticed that these phrases and clauses or group of words are actually modifying the noun. They are giving more information, more detail, more description about the noun, and they comes after the noun. So there are two things. Post modifier is a word or a group of word which comes after the noun. Firstly, it comes after the noun, and secondly, it actually modifies the noun. Modify in way of making the noun more descriptive, more understandable, more clear, or explaining the condition or state of the noun. So that's why I hope you guys understand what the post modifiers are. Let's go through some more examples which will make you clear. So there is a sentence, my friend, a talented musician, is performing tonight. So what is the noun? My friend. And what is the phrase or what is the group of word which come after the noun and modifying it? A talented musician. So this phrase is working as a post modifier because it is modifying the noun my friend. It is describing the noun my friend. It is giving more information about the noun my friend. Here is another example. The man wearing a blue jacket is my brother. So in this sentence, wearing a blue jacket is actually a phrase which is working as post modifier because this phrase is giving more information about the noun the man. So I hope you guys understand the post modifier, the concept of post modifiers, what the post modifiers are and how they use in these sentences and how they modify the meaning or the nouns itself, meanings of the noun or the nouns itself in descriptive or comprehensive way. So here is the classroom activity. What you guys have to do in this activity, you guys have to read the following sentences, underlines the post modifier. So identifying the post modifier, what you have to do, firstly you have to identify the noun and then you have to identify something after the noun which is modifying the noun, and then you will find out the noun and the words or the phrases which are modifying the noun. You will definitely identify the post modifiers of noun. Let's go further. What we have next? We have a simulation. You guys will definitely go through the simulation to get a better understanding of the concept or to make your concept more clear. Let's go further. What we have next? We have to do a worksheet. So do this worksheet. In this worksheet you also have to identify the post modifier. This will help you to check either the SLO is achieved or not. So let's go further. There is a homework. In this homework you have to read the lesson, identify and underline post modifiers in that lesson. Also highlight the modified nouns or the noun phrase. So you have to read the lesson and then you have to identify the nouns in the sentences. Then you have to identify the words or phrases or clauses which are modifying the nouns, and then you have the post modifiers of the nouns. Let's go further. There is a resource pack which will help you guys in your learning and understanding of this lesson. Thank you very much. I think you guys have a better understanding of the post modifiers. If you guys find any issue, any confusion or any question, you guys can ask in the comment section and ask from your teachers as well. Thank you very much.